Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. So I'm all done up because today is Easter. This is leftover from church this morning. The only thing I changed is if you're on my Instagram, when I went to church this morning, it wasn't a full-on red lip. It was a sheer red lip, but other than that, we are pretty much the same. So I thought I would come to you with some March favorites. I saw that I had a few new subscribers, and I want to welcome you. My goal is to be able to I can't talk. My goal is to be able to post 3 days a week. So I'm still working on content and what videos that I'm going to do, but today we're doing favorites. So I'm going to start off with the beauty favorites and then move into the food and the other things like that, just for the sake of, I know that not all of you care about the food or the coffee or the yogurt or whatever it is that I'm loving right now, and all you're here for is the makeup. That's cool. And then at the end, if we have time, I'll go over really quickly what is on my face, because I do have a couple of new things that I've never tried before, or that I just bought and had never tried before. So, first thing is something that I've had for a very long time. This is the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer. And it's just one of those skin tone deals, and you can see it's way down here. I got this from Oksana a long time ago. And at the time, I hated it. My eyelids are normally very, very oily, and so this would only work for me for about an hour and a half. I would wear it to like church on Sunday, or I would wear it to film in, and that would be it. It would start creasing, by the time I got home, and so I didn't wear it very often. Well, I've been wearing this pretty much consistently for the last month or month and a half, and I don't know if my eyelids have gotten less oily, which hasn't happened in years, but it could happen, or if it's just because it's getting older, it's getting less oily. I don't know. But I am really, really loving this at the moment, and I've been using it forever, and it lasts through my work day, which is 8 to 10 hours, because I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. My makeup gets put on at 5, and I don't usually get home from work until somewhere in the general vicinity of 3:30 in the afternoon. I ran out. I had been using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Light Primer, and I think that that's supposed to be a dupe for the Smashbox Photo Ready Light. I'm not sure. But I had heard that Sheer Envy was a dupe for the regular Smashbox Photo Ready Primer. So that was just my assumption of putting 2 and 2 together. So I had used all of that up, and I, was looking around kind of freaking out, and I actually ran to the store and bought a primer, and then realized that I had a primer that I hadn't been using. So this is the Youthful Trends Caffeinated Makeup Primer. This is a spray, and it smells like cucumbers, and you just shake it up and you spray it all over your face, and it works very well as a primer. I think that it holds my foundation or BB cream or whatever it is that I've got on. It says it reduces sweating, extends makeup, and tones and hydrates. Now you can actually use this as a skincare product as well, so it's kind of like double duty. When you, before you put on your makeup, you spray this, but you can also use this at night, at the end of your skincare, just to spray everything and just like as a finishing step. And it has really good ingredients that are good for your skin. But I got this on Vitacost, and it was under $5, I know that, and it's completely natural. It has really great ingredients, and of course it's cruelty-free, because nothing can be a favorite on my channel unless it's cruelty-free. It's interesting. So if you're looking for a natural primer, and maybe you like to try new things and check things out, check this one out, because I really like it. I've also been told that you can use it as a setting spray over top of your makeup, but I haven't tried that yet. So that would be 3 products that it takes the place of. I love things that are multitasking. A couple of nail polishes. Okay. I'm wearing this one, obviously, which I'm going to show you the first one. This is a new nail polish that I saw from LA Colors, and it's their Flash Pop, and they're double-sided. Some of them have glitter, and some of them have 2 regular just colors of nail polish. So this is a cream, and then this, of course, is your glitter, and it has, if you can see, it has golds and blacks and little small and big and flat blue, and it's got a whole bunch of different kinds of glitters. Maybe you'll see it better there. It chips in a couple of days. For most of you, that's not uncommon and not a deal breaker for you. It's $3. If it chips in 3 days, I'm not really concerned. Normally, my nail polishes last me for at least 5 days before I see a chip. But I use the Orly top to bottom as base coat, and then I use the Nails Incorporated Caviar top coat as my top coat. And so this lasted me for like 2 days, and I was washing dishes and cleaning and everything, and then I got a really good big chip, if you can see that. How can you not? It's a glaring mistake. No, I'm kidding. The other one that I have is the one that I wore for this has only been for a few days. This is what I wore for the rest of the month. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last in On a Trip. When you put this on, I swear, if you guys are familiar with the Color Club's Poochylicious, I swear this is the same color. Like, I keep looking at my hands going, this is the same. But I've never had that one, so I can't tell you that it is definitely a dupe, but it is close enough that, other than the fact that the name Poochylicious is the coolest name, and you know names grab my attention to make me buy things, and you're going to see that later. But anyway, so there's that. Wet n Wild Mega Last is my very favorite drugstore, and sometimes more than most high-end nail polishes. So yeah, and it's only a couple of dollars, so how can you go wrong? The thing I have are makeup wipes, and these are the ones from Bloom Naturals. You guys will remember, if you've been with me for a while, that Bloom Naturals are my very favorite makeup wipes. These are the Pro Age, and I'm getting to be a certain age, and so I like all these anti-aging things. But they don't burn my eyes, they take off my makeup. These are the ones in the little packets that come like this. I actually like them that way, but I would buy them either way because I like the packaging either way. But these are really great. I get these on Vitacost 2 at a time, I think is what they make you do, but that's okay because that just means that I have 20 at a time and I don't have to buy them so often. I don't use makeup wipes every night. I might use them a couple times a week, or if I get really, really, really lazy, I might use them all week and then go through a box. But anyway. Okay. Now I do have a fail. This is I got in the, I want to say the February All Natural Face Box. This is their Vegan Lip Gloss in Frosted Peach. It's a beautiful color, but it's not at all what it is in the tube. You look at that. It looks so pretty. But when you put it on, it's like there's no color there. And I swear it eats through lipstick. Because I had a lip combo, and when I wore it without this, it lasted me 2 or 3 hours. And I just needed to touch up just a little bit in places. I put this on and went to the bathroom half an hour later and looked in the mirror, and all of my lip product was gone. I swear it eats it. And it's not, it feels really nice when you put it on, but it's almost so oily that it just doesn't stick. And I don't like sticky glosses, but I like them to have enough tack to them that they will hang on. And this just doesn't do it. I don't recommend that you try these if you have not. Next thing I have is kind of the non-beauty things. So if you are not interested in that, thank you so much for watching. But if you are, I do have 2 or 3 things. The first thing is my current coffee love. You guys know I'm a coffee addict. This is not news. So my current love is Folgers Black Silk. I got this from my mother. She got it and called me and she said, this is too strong for me. Come get it. And of course, all she had to say was coffee. That's all she had to say. And I was afraid. Like, I've been looking at this for a while. And it just, I was afraid. I was afraid it was going to be way, way, way strong. And I was afraid. So, but yeah, this is amazing. And when I finish this box, I'm running to the store and making sure I have this on me at all times. I got some chips. I think I got these at Walmart. These are the Boulder Canyon Avocado Oil Canyon Cut Kettle Cooked Potato Chips. Kettle cooked are my favorite, but they're not only kettle cooked, they are kettle cooked ripples. And they're malt vinegar and sea salt. Now, if you like sea salt and vinegar, you are already on board. But you know the thing, when you eat too many sea salt and vinegar chips, and you get those welts in your mouth, and it's just, you can only have a few. It just gets too strong. This doesn't happen with these. I can eat these like, I eat like an entire handful, and it's very subtle. It's definitely something you want to look into. And then this is also something, this was a gift from my mom. This is one of those Brita water bottle things, and it has the straw on it. It has a filter in here, and as you can see, it has ounces, so you can keep up with how much water you're drinking a day if you're trying to drink more water, and most of us are. But this is really awesome. I think it was like $15 at Walmart, and it saved me so much money. I hardly ever buy a drink at work anymore. I just use this, and then you just have to repurchase the filters. I think it's every 3 or 4 months, and they come in a box of multiples. So I can't remember how many because I haven't actually gotten to the point of buying any yet. But this is really amazing, and if you're trying to drink a lot more water, this is something you want to look into. Okay, so I'm going to go over really, really fast what I'm wearing on my face and get you back to your Easter Sunday, if you're watching this on Easter Sunday. So the first thing I am wearing is a combo that I've been wearing for a while because I am working through the Hard Candy CC Cream. I have the one in light, and I mix it with the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. I got this as a gift. Laura Mercier is not cruelty-free, so I got this as a gift, and I've just been mixing them together just to get rid of one or the other as fast as possible. I don't have it in here, but another thing I'm working through is the Bare Minerals Pearl Mineral Veil, and so Bare Minerals is not cruelty-free, so just so you know, it's just something I'm working through. Bronzer is the bronzer that it has been forever. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and sorry, I'm flashing at you. For eyeshadow, I'm using the All Natural Face eyeshadow base that I showed you in the beginning, and then I use Breesia Sugar Cream Shadow, which is my all-time favorite. It's always my favorite, so you know, if I showed that in every single favorites video, you guys would all unsubscribe. So this is, I got something new, I got something new. So I'm using, this is the palette, of course, that I am panning. This is Wet n Wild Greed. And so I used, this is the base color, and then I took my little peachy color as my transition. And then I grabbed this new one that I bought, which is from Wet n Wild, and their new Silver Lake collection. This is California Roll. And I took the gold right here and packed it on my lid. Lots of glitter fallout, just so you know. Then I put this peachy coral shade in my crease. Put this kind of padded in the outer V, if you can see that. And then I grabbed my Walking on Eggshells. Earlier on Instagram I said sweet as candy, and I'm sorry. And I used this crease shade just to kind of anchor things. And then the eyeliner is the Elizabeth Mott You're So Fine Waterproof Liquid Liner in Glitterati. It's not waterproof, it's a liar, and we'll cover that on a different day. And then under my brow bone, I use this from IT Cosmetics. This is the Pretty in Smoke Trio. For my brows, I use this Physicians Formula Brow Tweeze. I got it from the Dollar Tree. I don't think it exists anymore, but that's what I used. And then on my cheeks, I have Incognito from Pumpkin and Poppy, which is cream blush. And then I lined my lips with Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Sedona Red. And then and that's basically the color that you're seeing. And then I got Breesia Privilege, which I was wearing on its own earlier for church, and just put it over top, kind of like a gloss. And let me see here, if you can see that. It's just that color right there. You cannot see how beautiful it is. There are orange shimmers in it. This is from her Downton Abbey collection, and that's BreesiaCosmetics.com. I recommend that you go and check her out. She has a new Harry Potter collection, and it's phenomenal, and I will have it at some point. Just saying. So that's everything. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you are celebrating Easter with your family, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one.